Allow the frequencies to resonate. Allow the frequencies to tap in. Everything is energies and everything's our frequencies. So right now we're tapping into the frequencies of clearing space, making way for this Lionsgate portal coming up on 8/8. I am the spirit of Sarah Hall Mindset, also known as 369. That is my native spirit name. Most people may know us as Elijah Abdul Samad Morgano. He died last year in the pandemic. Spiritual ego death. We're no longer going by Elijah Abdul Samad Morgano. It was October 25th when we laid him to rest. Shout out to Elijah's last child's mom, Terry. She transitioned in September, learning how to have a physical releasing of vibrations and frequencies that no longer serve you. Most of the people that are here in the magnetic minds were attracted to Elijah, were attracted to motivation Morgano, were attracted to mindset. We did that through the process of sending out sounds with a message. Every word message has a frequency code sound in it. So y'all watched the video in the beginning. We raised the vibrations, we raised the sounds. You see the colors in the background, those books, all of those give off sounds, frequencies, and vibrations. Periodically, we can give off frequencies. We can listen to high vibrating flute sounds, water, all these things. They tap into the same thing that the what is it called? The synthetic mRNA shot that is, y'all talking about vaccine. These sounds, MSG is meditation, sounding, and grounding. These sounds do the exact same things to your cells as the mRNA. And we talked about the magnetic minds. We talked about these things because right now we are running a divine opportunity to be a part of the next wave. Like, we've created communities, we've helped hundreds, if not thousands of families and vibrations all over the galaxies, all over the world, all over the United States. Last year, we did an amazing tour where we raised the vibrations of our families, friends. We moved out to the Bay Area, creating a new frequency, a new vibe. I have my 8th child on the way. Shout out to baby Rebel, baby Ninu. I'm now back on the East Coast collecting my boys, my son. I'm looking to collect baby Trinity when I get back to VA. But I am indigenous and sovereign from the United States government, and being indigenous and sovereign, gotta get some paperwork and documented to show it so I can travel around here freely. Honestly, this shifting of the times and tides, y'all saw we've been creating hubs and a network. Your network, Cara, what's going on? Your network is your net worth. So being able to, that's why most of my lives will be from here instead of on regular Facebook. I have created little hubs, and the goal is to get my children as the spirit of Sarah Hall and continue to operate with the ancestors. Calling on my ancestors, we need you more. Shout out to Santo Soul, my Tai Chi teacher. So I'll be back in Virginia in a couple weeks. I'm truly excited about it. I'm back here on the East Coast. Like I said, I have business, I have the mission, I have family, friends that have to get around our frequencies, and then I'm coming to collect my children. I have an 18-year-old and an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old. Truly, truly grateful for them being in their bag. Truly grateful for them being in position to make it through the storm while Dad was solidifying himself. I'll be heading back to the East Coast, back to the West Coast in Oakland Bay area, mid-September, after my homie's baby shower. What up, baby Star? Shout out to you, baby Star, Ox153, and Janice. So, I'm coming up here again, right? I'm gonna go into these cards, but before I go into the cards, I wanna get the housekeeping out the way. I really want y'all to understand and understand there's a shift that's happening. Meditations, tarot cards, prayer, there's a energy field. There's a field of energy that our consciousness give off. Consciousness operates at the same laws of energy. That's why Tesla studied it. That's why we're 369, because if you want to understand the universe, understand frequencies, energies, and vibrations. So a sound is a frequency, a mindfulness, a consciousness is a frequency, a thought is a frequency, your heartbeat is a frequency. When you start to tune into the frequencies, I rap and freestyle and flow because that's a frequency. I can do what I'm doing now. Kara can do what she's doing because it's a frequency we tune into. And when we tune into that frequency, we call out our reflections. And then we just gotta be bold enough to speak your mind. Speak your truth. Right now, falsities and lies and dumb spells will have you chasing your tail. Chasing your tail. So like people look at me and be like, yo, I really love what you're doing. I get it. I get messages once or twice a day where people be like, yo, I really need and appreciated that. Like I send out messages. I send out voice notes. I send out positive, reinforcing truth. I constantly utilize my platform to highlight those that are giving off the same frequency as us. Because everything is a frequency, energy, and vibration. So knowing that, we are showing you how to tune into your true frequency. Tap into your heart space. Tap into your heart space. Activate these stones that you wear around you. Engage with your soul song so that you can attract your tribe, your nation, while you're walking out of the matrix. So we have our Demystifying Awareness Tour touched over 20 plus states, 3 countries last year. We did tons of interviews and online presence. We had over 21 galactic conversations. We've created different communities, digital communities on apps like Clubhouse, Stereo app, Instagram, Snapchat. What is it? Airtime. All these different platforms and networks is because the world is shifting. And you have to be able to tune into your soul song, your harmonic resonance, so that you can know what's in your frequency and in your alignment, because that's the only assignment you got, and who's in someone else's. So these cards, right? So I shared all of that because our goal is to connect with another 99 group of leaders. 99 group of dope ass leaders. I got about 9 leaders right now from the West Coast to the East Coast. Divine moms. I'm getting these children on board as well. My son, shout out to you, Christian, aka Drizzy, for being able to be in position. 99 leaders that want to provide solutions for their mental, emotional, and spiritual health so that they can tune into their frequency and release the programming to this vessel that is holding them down and keeping them in the dense energies. Because right now, Gaia's vibration, Gaia, which is my daughter's middle name, shout out to you, Leilani, but Gaia is Greek for earth. Pangea is original for all of this vibration. So in that, those that are serious about investing in themselves, serious about going in for the next 99 days, but serious about going in for the next 3 years, which is 36 months, 369, like literally going in to be able to going inward to know how to reprogram and rewire your mindset, rewire your thought process, rewire your heart space, reprogram and rewire your frequencies. So it takes a village to raise a child, right? But it takes a community of conscious individuals to raise the frequencies, the childlike frequencies of many nations. So one of the biggest things I talked about, my sovereignty. Once you know who you are, whose you are, you tune into a vibe where you won't accept anything less. I said I love myself, and then I love you too. Then I love your hue. Yeah, so if you're interested, and if this card reading speaks to you, let us know. We want to know what it speaks to you, because we pulled this out, and all those that have been tuned into our frequencies and vibrations up until 2 days ago or yesterday, these are for you. There's something that resonates with you. All of it might not, but there's something that does. So those that are also looking to join us on that journey, it's only a $99 deposit. But the thing about it, you get access to a huge community, you get access to tons of content, and you get access to yourself. So the first card, right, is the Wattah. Wattah represents the emotions. Wattah signs, these are astrology cards, right? It says spirituality, emotions, intuition, and calm passion. Calm passion is the highest form of love. See that moon reflecting off the water? Knowing your reflections, understanding your emotions, understanding that the emotions, energy and motion are moving with our senses. All of our stimulation, our traumas and our tantras are all being brought up at this time. And in that, you got to be able to ground yourself, balance yourself, and align yourself in the knowing that divine opportunities is showing themselves. One of the things that when I tapped into the Bay area, I tapped into a lot of blessed, spiritually empathic individuals. And by tapping into them, 126, by tapping into them, there are a lot of seers, a lot of people that see the potentials. And one of the messages God has been speaking with me for definitely the past decade, or past 6 or 7 years. There's a flood, there's ice, there's shifting of the environments that's happening. But the environments is not just the physical plane. Anything that happens in the physical plane, this earth plane, where we can see with our senses, that these are many blessings to you. It's already happening in the mental plane. It's already happening in the soul plane, and it's already happening in the spiritual plane. So when this Wattah card and spirituality, emotions, and intuition and calm passion, you have to realize that there's a flood of stimulation that is coming to you 1,440 minutes out of your 24-hour day. That's 86,400 seconds. You're constantly getting flooded with stimulation. That is fucking with your energy field. For real. Bet. You're constantly getting flooded with stimulation that is tapping your emotions, that is tapping your spirit, which is ultimately controlling your thoughts. I sit back and I watch myself get stuck in thoughts and vibrations that I don't want to be in. I do Tai Chi, I go for walks, I do breath work, I do cold showers, I do bath herb sessions. I do all of these things so I can get stimulated because I'm a water sign, so we feel everything. And in that, getting stimulated has allowed me to navigate the seas, has to observe my emotions, speak them. I can speak them from that position. I can speak them from saying a couple words, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ramna, Ramna Ramna, Hare Hare. Like, those are just a few things that you can say and do when you become aware that you've been stimulated. All right. So water is dark and night. Water is the dark night and deep sea. Water is the dark night and deep sea. A container of memory and secrets. A vessel for all that floats beneath the surface. It is the non-linear, non-verbal realm of feeling and intuition. Walls dissolve in this transcendent space with no up or down, me or you. Water swallows paradigms such as time and space, revealing the flimsy divide between all things deemed separate. We are one. Imagination harbors in its depths. Sideways, dreams float through timeless ether. Through this energy, we experience true intimacy. Into me you see. Be you till full. Beautiful intimacy. Into me you see. With both self and others, it ties our past and our present, our soul to being. And as the sun sees its own reflection in the sea, we recognize ourself in another. We recognize ourself in another, good and bad, and feel calm passion I feel calm passion. This ethereal force needs to be anchored, as too much water means drowning in our emotional overwhelmment. Water can be a escapist energy where we are lost in our fantasies, come into our dreams, come into our world, come into our mind. You get lost in the seams. Understand what's running up and down your spine is the water from the Kundalini activation. We know. Cheddar, Paris, we appreciate it. Yet too little water and we become an island, unable to connect to the depths within and unable to reach out and touch another. Can y'all feel the vibes? Can y'all feel the vibes? Can y'all feel the vibes? Can y'all feel the sound? Frequencies as it go round and round. Boom. Here we go. The key words are spirituality, intuition, calm passion, empathy, imagination, and fluidity. Fluidity is the flow. Can you get into the flow and do the give and go with spirit? Can you get into the flow and do the give and go with spirit? Spirit lies in the empty spaces in between the interactions of you and you. So deep when you realize that every human being, no matter what race that they say they are, they're all different reflections of you. So knowing who you are and whose you are is the greatest form of vibrational understanding and movement. Yeah, and I love what you said, Paris. A lot of people lack empathy. That is only because those people have been programmed to care about other outside things more than care about themselves. Once they care about themselves, it's easier to have empathy for a person that may not be as realized that we are all one. That's why I don't hate any of the leaders that we have, or the dogmatic religions, or the government officials, or the police. I focus on love and compassion. The highest form of love is compassion. The lowest form of love is stimulation in the sex. Let's talk about sex. That's sacred energy exchange. That's any form of conscious energy, consciousness or energy being exchanged. When I speak of energy, I speak of consciousness. When I speak of energy, consciousness, I'm speaking of spirit. So when you exchange your voice or your prana or your air, that's spiritual energy being exchanged. So the lowest form of it is sex. And the balanced neutral form is unconditional love. Love with no conditions. And the greatest form of it is calm passion. So the experiences are psychic downloads, dreams, emotional connections. The shadow side of it is emotional overwhelmment, escapism, loss of the true self. So as the old man of the saying goes, that travel inward and tap into your emotional current. How are you feeling today? Be gentle and loving as you witness anything that bubbles up. Practice stillness within these waters. Kiss each wave, but allow all thoughts and feelings to wash over you. Practice swimming with your feelings. Practice swimming with your feelings. And yes, we shall not have sex with just anybody. Sacred energy exchange must be intentionally engaged with in these now times, because the energy veil that we talked about, the field of influence, there's no veil, no time. Time is not linear, it's evolutionary, and there's no veil there to break down the back and forth exchange of these energies. This is exactly why I stopped drinking significantly and smoking. Absolutely. So your body, once you tune into your body tells you what you need and what you desire. I definitely completely stopped drinking and started back up, and I never really stopped smoking, but I definitely tap into other forms of alchemical mixes to get myself balanced and aligned. Too much of anything, too much of knowledge, too much of spirit, you will float off this earth. I surround myself with very intelligent air signs and ground signs, and I attract automatically dope ass spiritual water and fire signs, but I intentionally surround myself with air and ground signs to ground all of this spiritual sauce and water into this now moment. The spirituality is necessary to be able to tap and step away from the matrix, to tap and to step away from your current job, to tap and to step away from a relationship, a position, a thing that is no longer serving. So in the Omen, it says knowing, practice swimming with your feelings, sinking in without fear, sinking in without fear, and absorb their potent messages. Knowing we may always untether ourselves, we have access to an internal stillness beneath the wave. Energy transfer is real. Succubus and incubus demons, a lot of them out here. So Paris, are you not talking about yourself? Paris, are you only talking about the side of you that you don't look at? Because you're looking at one of the dopest incubus, succubus there is. One of the dopest. I come from a family full of magic. So your dense emotion, right, are just hurt, broken, trauma-filled energies, emotions. So demons are just lower version energy. So when you are pessimistic, when you worry, when you doubt, when you fear, even when you desire, that is a form of a demonic spirit or energy. Then there's divine spirits of energy like joy and peace and love and positivity and exuberance. I'm so ecstatic and laughing. It's when you learn gratitude, appreciations are the angels, and then malice and not even manipulation, but like literally like using gossip, all of the divinely dense emotions to pull attention versus balancing things out. So that's why you got to be at least 51% divine emotions in your body out of the 1,440 minutes or 86,400 seconds. You got to be at least 51% of your day balanced. And then 49% of that, like in your shadows. But the dopest thing about it, you love all of you. Everything we see is something we're capable, and we got to choose to vibrate higher. You got to choose to vibrate in your alignment. If your alignment right now is for you to be 51% light and 49% an asshole, be that. If it's to 60% light and 40% asshole, be that. But be authentically you. That's one of the dopest misconceptions about spiritual growth, is that it's all love and light. I am one of the dopest spiritual beings there is. And most people think I'm super positive. No, I have a lot of fucking traumatic. That's why at the beginning of this, we said Elijah, Abdul Samad Morgano, and all the contracts and agreements, the veteran, the guy that the guy that got hit by the truck, the guy that was sexually abused, or the trauma. And I keep saying the guy because I'm now a non-binary being. I tuned into my feminine, I tuned into my masculine, and now I'm me. I'm 100% me, 369, the spirit of Sarah Hall, a native to Turtle Island, which is this continent, a native to Pangea. We're calling for all of our reparations. This is our nation being sovereign. So in order to do that, I had to let go of the Elijah contracts. I had to let go of being a U.S. citizen. I had to let go. And I did this over time. And I did this creating my own communities, like allowing my fantasies and thoughts to be able to be brought into this reality. So like I'm now in a place where I truly only care about the mission. And most of the time when I say miss me with that 3D shit, miss me with that greedy shit, hot you, bless you, miss you with that sneezing shit. Listen, this vaccination, the mRNA antibodies want to talk to you and me. So I'm talking to the people with my sounds, you see. Bina kita, Hare Krishna, Bina kita, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You got to tell somebody that Vishnu inside of you, masculine and feminine energy. I feel the energy, no enemy within can do me no harm. I believe in Raja and God. I understand the Father and Mother, Son, Trinity, energy, infinity, 8 and beyond. The Lion Gate is here. So understanding the Star Wars is for your mind and then your spine. Medulla oblongata, damn, water boy is fine. So I'm picturing my time, see. Then my timepiece tuned into that copper, see. Cause I gotta ground me. I'm so saucy, dripping everywhere you lost, see. Sis, and this is 7 seas, parting the 7 seas. Crip in the blood and nah, that confidence, community, creation, the consciousness exists. So collaboration, I'm dealing out my content. So listen, I'm confidentially me. I'm a hit list. I'm on my own hit list, and that's praying on me. But no one prayed on my light, see. Just like Jada Kiss did the Dipset, night, night, B. Job. Night, night, B. So listen, this is 369. That was one card. I'm gonna hop on. I'm actually about to hop on and do a meditation, and I just wanted to chill a little bit. Repurpose this. Y'all not following me on Instagram? Follow me on Instagram 369. Follow us on Clubhouse. If you got anything from this message, man, tell me what you got from this message. Thank you. I appreciate the love on the message, on the fire. What I just did was a channel. Like, I sit back and channel frequencies and vibrations. We appreciate y'all staying and in position for the channel. Y'all stay blessed and highly flavored. Check out for the Insight Time. I might send y'all to join our meditation every day at 3 to 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. I love y'all. I like y'all. And once again, if you enjoyed this, join our conscious community of creators. The next 99 days can change the rest of your life. Stay blessed and highly flavored.